Walton Hunt over here. If you're trying to grow your call volume, one of the easiest strategy is to make sure that you show up on Google. The main reason is Google functions very similar to the print yellow pages. In the good old days, whenever you flip through the print yellow pages, you were problemware, right? That's why you flip through the print yellow pages. Because these days, consumer, most likely they go on Google. So you want to make sure that you show up somewhere on first page of Google. So what I would do if I were you is to Google some keywords that your families will be typing in. For example, if your funeral home might be a funeral home near me. If you're based in Miami, you might type in Miami funeral homes. That's what consumers do. So what you need to do is just Google those keywords and see whether you show up on Google. If you do, most likely you will win that first click. Again, that click doesn't mean you're going to win that first call, but that's a first chance, especially if you've been around for a long time, but you don't show up on Google. Families go on Google if you're undecided, then most likely you will not win that call. So this is what I would do if I were you. So first of all, type in, for example, if you're in Miami, type in Miami funeral homes and see whether you show up on the ad section, whether you show up in local search, and whether you show up organically. Ideally, you want to show up on all three places. First of all is to figure out whether you're showing up on all three major sections, and also to see who is showing up. Right? Maybe some of these are new funeral homes that you never heard of. Now somehow they're placing ads to push you down. Or, right, there's a spam listing on Google. Right? A lot of agencies help funeral homes do a lot of spam tactics, so that way they show up on Google. They're not done organically. Right? So really study who is showing up on first page of Google and benchmark against yourself and figure out why you're not showing up. Right? So for sure, what you need minimally is you got to be showing up in local search. The section is free. It's non-paid. Somebody you got to make sure you're showing up on here. And if you have a little budget set aside, I would definitely place Google Ads. These are pay-per-click model. It doesn't cost you anything unless they click on your ad. And organic is nice to have these days. Rarely do families scroll down that deep down. Obviously, ideally should be showing up on the first three spot. So really figure out where you stand on the first page of Google. Ideally, you want to make sure you're showing up all three places and really start keeping track who is coming into your market. And what you will see are more and more of your competitors, where they used to not focus a lot on showing up on Google, now they are. Again, Google is one of the best strategies to grow your call volume because you're targeting those who are problem aware already. If you need a little bit of guidance, if you want us to put in marketing analysis for you, happy to do that. Just reach out to me. Email is walton@ringringmarketing.com.